This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
DAL and NEA launch websites. NBC pushes for financial inclusion. And a task force to be established for recruitment.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. Saido police in Medang were able to capture a dinghy loaded with freshly cut marijuana weighing around 65 kilograms at Sawoi village recently. Medang Provincial Police Commander, Acting Superintendent Robert Baim, confirmed that all suspects were arrested and are now in Saido police station.
Acting Superintendent Robert Baim revealed that police received a tip-off from a caller that 4 men were traveling by dinghy from Malalamai village, allegedly carrying bags of marijuana. As police acted upon the tip-off, the suspects were apprehended at the Savoy village in the Saidor local level government. Acting Superintendent Baim said this is a major drug haul in which he thanked the locals for their cooperation in prompting the police. He said Medang is no longer a venue where you can sneak out with illicit drugs. Policemen and women are monitoring both land and sea to capture offenders. In the meantime, suspects remain in custody and will be transported to Medang to face formal charges in the district court. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
PNG Ports Corporation Limited Chief Commercial Officer Deborah Michelle Onga, who represented the company in the 2025 International Association of Ports and Harbors World Ports Conference held earlier this month in Kobe, Japan. She positioned PNG as a model of how developing nations can approach port and land management strategically.
According to PNG Ports, Onga spoke on maximizing the value of port land through smarter concessions. This session focused on how port authorities can structure smarter consent agreements to ensure land is used for its highest economic, operational and strategic value while balancing private profit with public benefit. Onga also highlighted PNG Ports' ambition to unlock the commercial potential for all 15 ports in the country. Her insights positioned Papua New Guinea as a model of how small developing nations can approach port land management strategically using concession frameworks that strengthen trade competitiveness, sustainability and community benefit. Her participation symbolized a turning point for the Pacific region, which has long been underrepresented in global port and maritime discussions. The conference celebrating the IAPH's 70th anniversary gathered more than 200 global port authorities and 170 port-related businesses under the theme Reintervention and Prosperity in Turbulent Times. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National Banking Corporation is investing in the development of localized payment ecosystems and agency banking facilities to help landowner groups in the petroleum and energy sectors in rural communities.
Speaking during 2025 Petroleum and Energy Conference, Chief Executive Officer Paul Tonton said this will bring banking services closer to resource development areas and rural communities, reducing travel costs and improving access to funds. He said the bank also plans to expand the use of electronic payments with the aim of reducing dependency on cash. This will require financial literacy programs for both adults and children. He also noted the landowner group challenges to basic financial services include limited access to banking technology and requirements. He explained the importance of financial inclusion knowledge and benefits for people to protect and support these services. Tonton stated that NBC acknowledges the efforts of resource developers in identifying landowners and facilitating accounts opening for royalty and dividend payments. Tonton highlighted the broader impact of reducing cash dependency, noting that it can help curb corruption and fraud. NBC's approach aimed to deliver cost-effective, secure and community-supported banking solutions. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Australia and Papua New Guinea are aiming to develop a strong defense force under the Puk-Puk Treaty, with plans of recruitment to be rolled out in both countries.
Australian Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles and PNG Minister for Defence Dr. Billy Joseph will be spearheading the recruitment task force comprising of officials from both countries. The first meeting is set to convene before the end of this year, which they will look into one of the key focuses of establishing methodological and considered process to identify eligible Papua New Guinean citizens joining the Australian Defence Force. This gives a huge opportunity for eligible permanent residents living in Australia who are also PNG citizens to apply and join the ADF from 1st January 2026. Youths from PNG are also given the opportunity to join the task force with emphasis on supporting the growth of PNGDF as an independent sovereign force. Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles stated that this is a milestone achievement as both countries look forward to developing a recruitment pathway in their defense force. He expressed the Puk-Puk Treaty is a clear testament of their collaborative effort in defense relationship. Ben Senwema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebasa dinner. Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you,
and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Papua New Guinea is currently facing a polio outbreak. Polio is a very dangerous disease that causes lifelong paralysis, even death. All children under 10 years of age are at high risk. To protect our children, the government of Papua New Guinea is conducting a nationwide polio immunization campaign for all children under 10. This campaign will run from the 13th to the 31st of October in health facilities, schools, or through health teams visiting your community. If you have a child, grandchild, or sibling under 10, it is very important you get them immunized during this campaign, even if they have received polio immunization previously. Immunization is safe, free, and effective.
Please protect me from polio.
Eligible children will also receive vitamin A, deworming tablets, and routine immunization during this campaign. This message is brought to you by the National Department of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and all our partners.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Based on the latest statistics on heart diseases in Papua New Guinea, what is the trend like?
Well, the trend is deeply concerning.
Monday night on In Focus, we are joined by Operation Open Heart Foundation.
One main thing that we would request policymakers to look into is introduce the sugar tax act. Other countries have done it, and why not us?
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Department of Agriculture and Livestock and the National Energy Authority collaborated and developed 2 new websites to enhance public access to information, services, and climate-related initiatives.
So that's why I have a presentation that I would like to...
In line with Papua New Guinea's commitment to climate resilience, sustainable growth, and public sector modernization, European Union steps in to support Papua New Guinea in terms of transformative digitalization. The European Union delegation to PNG Representative Monica Vasquez Pablo made mention during the event that the websites will enable accessibility to all stakeholders and increase efficiency within government agencies and the general public.
Brings us together here is the launching of the websites of 2 the government agencies that the Expertise France is supporting, the organizational development and the accessibility of information. And we can say, okay, what's a website to do with that? It's a website. But it's not, right? Because the website is also the way to access the information and it's a way to be more accessible, or to have the information accessible to all the stakeholders, and to increase efficiency within the government and in the whole of the society, because we need information to act. If we don't have the right information, we may be doing the wrong actions, right? So, seems like a small action, but it's not.
National Energy Authority Managing Director Ronald Maketa emphasized on the importance of data collection and storage. He said data is very important for all agencies to know what's happening in the country.
At the NEA, we also know that data is very important, not only in NEA, but for all agencies. There's something called, there is data that you know, it's the known, and there's data that you know that you don't have, this is the known, unknown. But then there is also one thing called unknown. There's some things that you don't know that you don't know. So through streamlining data, we will be able to have a perspective of what's in the country, because sometimes
the joint launch is a flagship event as part of the European Union Green Diplomacy Week. With the launch of these websites, the general public can now have access to information, services, and climate-related activities. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Furthermore, the Department of Agriculture and Livestock's Information Director, Nix Mahina, says digitalization is not a luxury, but is a necessity. He said this during the recent joint launch of the 2 government agency websites.
In his speech, Mahina stressed on challenges faced as one of the key departments in the national government.
Power of digital innovation. Agriculture is not just our economic backbone, it is our cultural heritage, our climate shield, and our pathway to inclusive development. Yet we face persistent challenges, fragmented data systems, limited market access, climate vulnerability, and disengaged youth.
Mahina says with partnership, they are working on deployment of digital planning tools to improve district-level transparency and responsiveness.
Digitization is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the bridge between policy and practice, between farmers and markets, between tradition and innovation. Under the National Agriculture Sector Plan 2024-2033 and with support from the European Union FCCP program and expertise France, we are embracing change, guided by these 5 pillars of digital transformation. With partners, we are upgrading DAL's ICT infrastructure, training staff, and we deploy digital planning tools to improve district-level transparency and responsiveness. The DAL knowledge base via the website is now live as we speak, offering mobile-friendly access to the information extension materials, newsletters, and stakeholder updates.
He says with the support from European Union programs and now with new website, DAL embraces change of digital transformation and looks forward to upgrading the DAL ICT infrastructure. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The Rehabilitated Rural Road Program by the International Labour Organization under the EU Straight PNG program has improved the accessibility for more than 1,000 households across 8 wards in Bubita Muhean LLG in Maprik District and Gawanga LLG in Ambunti Drekike District in East Sepik Province.
The road now enables family to move cocoa, coffee and garden produce to market more easily. A farmer, Ricky Kosi, shared his excitement, saying the improvement has provided more easy access to transport his produce to Maprik town. The locals expressed that the road assists the communities to also bring in heavy things like water tanks and other services and goods they couldn't bring it into the area earlier without proper road condition. Across the wider Sepik region, FAO through the EU Street PNG program is strengthening the cocoa, vanilla and fisheries value chains. The work helps farmers, agro-businesses and agro-entrepreneurs improve inputs production, post-harvest, processing, supply chain flow, marketing and others. This improved road has given the people bigger service and the communities have witnessed many changes. The Bonoia Sanako Road rehabilitation delivered by international labor organizations under the EU Street PNG program did more than fix a road. It brought markets closer, classrooms nearer and hospitals within reach, so everyday life is easier, faster and safer. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Oktedi Mining Limited has officially commissioned its new mine operations workshop, a modern facility purpose-built to support the maintenance of the company's recently introduced fleet of electric trucks.
The facility is named Workshop 50 in recognition of Papua New Guinea's 50th independence anniversary, represents a major step forward in strengthening Oktedi's mining operations, offering increased capacity and tailored facilities to service the larger and more advanced XDE 260 and XCMG electric trucks. Oktedi anticipates having a fleet of 15 of those electric trucks in operation by the end of this year. The company currently operates 10 electric trucks, with an additional 5 being assembled. These trucks, purchased from XCMG, are used in mining operations to haul ore and waste from the mine to the crusher and waste dumps respectively. Designed and equipped to meet the unique maintenance needs of the XCMG electric trucks, the workshop will improve operational efficiency and reduce downtime. Oktedi Mine Manager Mobile Maintenance, Tommy Mambu, thanked Org Teddy Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Kedi Ilimbit and the Org Teddy Board, saying the investment reflects Org Teddy's continuous commitment to innovation and operational excellence. The construction and commissioning were completed within budget, with additional works including the installation of a 50-ton crane and loop facility delivered through project contingencies and cost optimization. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
While the 50th Independence Anniversary celebrations have ended in most districts across the country, the people of rural Unavi LLG in Lufa district marked the occasion by launching 9 sawmills and an airstrip as part of the celebrations.
Lufa MP and Minister for Environment, Conservation and Climate Change, Simo Kilepa, delivered the 9 sawmills that were airlifted to Bagubi village where the launching took place. Minister Kilepa said the launching coincided with PNG's 50th Jubilee celebration as part of a 3-part festival organized by the Lufa District Development Authority. He noted that Obagubi village can only be reached by air or on foot and had never before been part of the independence celebrations until last Friday. However, Lufa District celebrated independence across its 3 LLGs. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with news from abroad. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Pay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Man health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Moving to overseas news, hundreds and thousands of Israelis have overcrowded the hostage square in Tel Aviv as U.S. President Donald Trump prepares to travel to the Middle East.
U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff was joined by Mr. Trump's daughter Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner while speaking at a rally in Tel Aviv's Hostages Square. The crowd cheered at his mention of the U.S. president and booed when he referred to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. People on the ground have expressed anger at how long it's taken to reach a deal, with some saying it was only secured thanks to the U.S. president.
I just came back from Washington. I was there with the hostage forum, and you just felt how much the American people and the American government just really wants them home, which is something that I don't think we've felt as people that were connected to the situation in here. And I think we kind of felt like, an abandoned kid in a canyon that's just waiting, for his parents to come and nobody comes.
The deal could be a long time ago, and it didn't happen because of Benjamin Netanyahu, unfortunately. This is the truth. It could happen a long time ago.
We've been waiting way too long for this. I think if it wasn't for Trump, we wouldn't be here today. I don't think our government right now in Israel genuinely cares about the civilians and what the people are going through since the 7th of October. I think also what happened with the 7th of October is blood is on their hands 100%, and I feel like if we didn't have the support and the love from Trump, his government, the few people, I guess, in America that love us, I don't think we'd be here.
It should have been, it should have happened long time ago. It shouldn't took so long.
Why do you think it did take so long?
Because our leadership. That's why.
Families and friends of the victims of the Bali bombings marked its 23rd anniversary with a ceremony in Sydney's eastern suburbs.
Minute silence. 88 doves were released, one for every Australian who died in the attack. A total of 202 people were killed when terrorists detonated 3 bombs in the Kuta district in Bali on October 12, 2002.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he has discussed Russian attacks on the Ukrainian energy system in a call with U.S. President Donald Trump.
In a post on X, Mr. Zelensky described it as a positive and productive call. The pair are said to have discussed opportunities to bolster Ukraine's air defences. It comes as power is restored to 800,000 people in Kyiv after major Russian strikes in recent days.
I spoke with President Trump in great detail about energy, about the possibility of strengthening air defences. I also informed him about the situation in Odessa. I am grateful for the readiness to help. President Trump did ask about the situation in the capital, in our other regions too. The world now sees what Russia is trying to do and how it is trying to take advantage of the fact that the world leaders are focused on trying to end the war in the Middle East.
Former U.S. President Joe Biden is receiving radiation therapy for his prostate cancer, which was diagnosed in May.
Mr. Biden, who turns 83 next month, underwent surgery in September to remove cancerous cells from his skin. The Democratic former president's team says the illness is aggressive but hormone sensitive, meaning it's likely to respond to treatment.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has overseen a large military parade in the capital, Pyongyang, showcasing his country's latest intercontinental ballistic missile.
The parade marks the 80th anniversary of the foundation of North Korea's ruling Workers' Party. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, a Russian delegation led by former President Dmitry Medvedev, and Vietnam's Communist Party chief To Lam were among foreign dignitaries attending the anniversary event.
You're watching National EMTV News. Coming up next, we have Truka Sports with all your sporting updates. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
At BSP, we are committed to helping all Papua New Guineans achieve prosperity. So as our nation celebrates 50 years of independence, we are giving back. Over the next year, BSP will commit 2.5 million kina to our employee-driven initiative 50-for-50 Giving Back to help 50 communities across our country, leaving a legacy in education, health, youth empowerment, and sustainable living. Together, we will build a better nation.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Papua New Guinea is currently facing a polio outbreak. Polio is a very dangerous disease that causes lifelong paralysis, even death. All children under 10 years of age are at high risk. To protect our children, the government of Papua New Guinea is conducting a nationwide polio immunization campaign for all children under 10. This campaign will run from the 13th to the 31st of October in health facilities, schools, or through health teams visiting your community. If you have a child, grandchild, or sibling under 10, it is very important you get them immunized during this campaign, even if they have received polio immunization previously. Immunization is safe, free, and effective.
Please protect me from polio.
Eligible children will also receive vitamin A, deworming tablets, and routine immunization during this campaign. This message is brought to you by the National Department of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and all our partners.
Based on the latest statistics on heart diseases in Papua New Guinea, what is the trend like?
Well, the trend is deeply concerning.
Monday night on In Focus, we are joined by Operation Open Heart Foundation.
One main thing that we would request policymakers to look into is introduce the sugar tax that other countries have done it, and why not us?
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea's women's cricket team, the PNG Lewas, are ready to make history in their first ever home one-day international series.
Papua New Guinea's national women's cricket team, the PNG Lewas, are set for a historic moment
as they host their maiden women's one-day international series in the home soil. The series will be held from the 13th to the 19th of October 2025 at Amini Park in Port Moresby. It will see the PNG Lewas take on the United Arab Emirates women's team, who have just arrived in the country for the first ever tour to Papua New Guinea. This marks a major milestone for the women's cricket team in PNG and the East Asia Pacific region, as both sides look to gain valuable international ODI experience. Unlike previous T20 encounters, the match will be played in 50-over format, showcasing Cricket PNG's commitment to developing the team's strength and competitiveness in a longer format of the game. The Lewas have been in intensive preparation at Amini Park, focusing on building endurance, fine-tuning techniques and sharpening match strategies to meet international standards. Cricket PNG Board Chairman Michael Harrison said hosting the first home ODI series was a proud moment for the sport and the nation. He described it as a defining milestone for women's cricket in the country and encouraged fans to come out and support the team. Harrison also welcomed the visiting team to Port Moresby, thanking partners and supporters for their continued backing for women's cricket. Fans are encouraged to witness the historic series at Amini Park as the PNG Lewas take on the field on home turf. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The 2025 Unified Football Competition wrapped up with the Money Plus presenting awards, certificates and prizes to outstanding school teams.
The 2025 Unified Football Competition officially came to a close with a vibrant award presentation ceremony at the University of Papua New Guinea Soccer Grounds yesterday. Money Plus, a proud sponsor and supporter of the event, presented school teams with gift bags and certificates in recognition of their efforts and achievements throughout the tournament. The competition saw inclusive participation from schools across Port Moresby and parts of Central Province, celebrating teamwork and unity among students with special needs. In Pool B Female, Red Cross Primary School claimed third place, while Bavaroko 2 took second place and the championship title went to Boreboa Primary School. In the Pool B Male Division, Bavaroko 2 secured the third place, St. Peter's Primary finished second and Boreboa Primary School once again emerged as champions, showing impressive consistency across both male and female divisions. Moving on to Pool A Female, Bavaroko 1 finished third place, Gero Swamp came second and Kalan Service School were crowned the female champions. Finally, in Pool A Male category, Kusere Primary took third place, Bavaroko 1 settled for second, and Gero Swamp Primary claimed the championship title. The event highlighted the importance of inclusion and sportsmanship in young athletes. Organizers and sponsors praised the spirit of unity displayed throughout the competition, reinforcing the message that sport truly brings everyone together. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Inspiring moments were witnessed at the University of Papua New Guinea's fields as children with special needs shined in the 2025 Unified Football yesterday.
The finals of the 2025 Unified Football Competition held yesterday at the University of Papua New Guinea Soccer Grounds, which saw the event brought together young athletes with special needs, showcasing the power of inclusion through sport. President of the Special Olympics PNG, Takale Tuna, was present to witness the game and shared the importance of the initiative.
Our children with intellectual disabilities are often bullied or they drop out of school because, normal society behaviors and we look down on them. So this is an opportunity for them to come out from the shadows and into the sunshine, as we say, because sports, everybody enjoys sports. So we make sure that we run this competition targeting the schools because ensuring that this particular group of people are not left out. Yeah.
He highlighted the significance of providing equal opportunities for children with special needs, saying sports can build confidence, teamwork and lifelong friendships. The Unified Football Program aims to bridge social gaps and promote understanding between children of all abilities through friendly competitions.
We not only use this competition just for fun, we also ensure that there's a pathway for these athletes to go on to, we have World Games, we have a regional game they call Special Olympics Asia Pacific that we run as well. So in a way we use the competition to identify talent.
He also emphasized on preparations and upcoming plans for future events, including expanding the competition to other provinces and schools. This year's competition saw more participation from schools in Port Moresby and nearby communities, reflecting the growing awareness of inclusion in sports, with Moniplus coming on board as major sponsors.
My message to parents who have children with intellectual disabilities to bring them to Special Olympics.
President Tuna also gave a strong message to parents of children with special needs, encouraging them to support their children's potential and allow them to take part in such inclusive programs. With continued support from schools, parents and the community, the Special Olympics PNG movement in PNG continues to grow, championing equality, inclusion and hope through sport. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja, Yum.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming of more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Moniplus, we're ready to go.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes are on top of them.
Now an NRL team based here.
create a pathway, and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel, and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow. Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. A tough rugby league clash was witnessed today at the Santos National Football Stadium as the Australian schoolboys edged out the junior Kumuls 22 to 14 points.
It was a thrilling encounter at the National Football Stadium today as the Australian schoolboys took on the PNG junior Kumuls in a highly anticipated rugby league showdown that ended in heartbreak for the PNG side. Both teams showcased determination, but it was the visitors who proved too strong in the end. The visiting Australian schoolboys opened the scoreboard, taking 4 points lead after unsuccessful conversion. The junior Kumuls responded with an impressive converted try just 7 minutes before halftime. They further followed through with another converted try to take a 10 points to 4 lead into the break. Returning in the second stanza, the Australian schoolboys came out with a determination that led to a try. They soon followed up with another converted try, pushing the score to 14-10 in their favour. Australia continued to press forward, scoring again to take a 18-10 lead. The junior Kumuls fought back, crossing the line once more to bring the score to 18-14, but a missed conversion left them trailing. In the final second, the Australian schoolboys sealed the match with a last-minute try, finishing 22 points to 14 over the junior Kumuls. Charlie Dumavi, True Guy Sports.
Moving to overseas sports, North Melbourne have extended its AFLW winning streak to 21 games with a 36 points defeat of Richmond at Princes Park.
Jasmine Garner finished with 30 disposals as the Kangaroos moved 4 points clear at the top of the competition ladder with a 7 goals 850 to 2 goals 214 triumph. Earlier, Brisbane recorded its 4th win in a row with a 29-point victory over Port Adelaide. Hawthorn down Gold Coast by 23 points. Adelaide defeated West Coast and Geelong was too good for the Giants.
Australian women's cricket captain Alyssa Healy says Australia's top order is determined to fix its slow start in this year's one-day International World Cup.
Australia has relied on its batting depth for the team's opening 2 wins, largely thanks to knocks from Ash Gardner and Beth Mooney. The defending champions will look to continue their unbeaten streak tonight against India. Healy is backing her teammates, saying they can get the job done.
We're fortunate that it's been a different person every time that stuck their hand up and said, yep, I've got this. I can get us to a total, or I can take the wickets to restrict the team. So, I wouldn't say it's a worry. It's something we'd like to rectify, and I think there's a lot of teams that are probably wanting to rectify that as well. But tomorrow, I guess, is another opportunity to go out there and hopefully, lay a platform if it is our opportunity with bat in hand.
Kendrick Davis led the Sydney Kings to a dominant 103-79 NBL victory over the Adelaide 36ers at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
Davis, who left the 36ers for the Kings in the off-season, was booed consistently by his former home crowd, but finished the game with 22 points, 3 rebounds and 3 assists to get the last laugh. Earlier defending champions, the Illawarra Hawks, notched their first win of the season with a 116-89 point victory over the Brisbane Bullets in Wollongong.
True Guy Sports ends on that note. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom more bundles. Top up now.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes are on top of them.
Now an NRL team based here in
Create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods, possible rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, partly cloudy. Kerama, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, cloudy periods with some rain showers. Popondetta, cloudy periods, then some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lace City, partly cloudy. Medang, partly cloudy, then possible showers. Wewak, cloudy periods, then some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, cloudy periods with some rain showers and thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with some rain showers and thunderstorms. KVN, cloudy periods with few rain showers and isolated thunderstorms. Kokopon Rabaul, cloudy period with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, partly cloudy, then brief showers. Buka, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, mostly cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorms. Goroka, Buns and Kodiawa, mostly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, mostly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Darul to Kiwai Islands to Karamo to Yule Island to Hood Point to Samarai Island sees 1 to 2 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Milenbi Islands sees 1 to 2 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Huen Gulf to Finchafen sees 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Finchafen through VT Strait to Siasi Long Island to Medang sees 1 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanuatu and northern PNG Indonesian border sees 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands sees 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of New Ireland and Bougainville sees 0.5 to 1 meters. Waters of New Britain Island sees 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Looking at the ocean's forecast, Coral Seas sees moderate southeasterly winds of 15 to 20 knots. Solomon Seas sees slight northeast to southeasterly winds of 5 to 15 knots. Bismarck Seas sees slight southeast to southwest winds of 5 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean sees smooth to slight southeast to southwest winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 12th of October, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Have a great week ahead. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.